What's up everyone, Mr. and Mrs. Stang back at you with another video. Unfortunately, Mrs. Stang is not here on this one, but I got this cool 2017 Ford Raptor behind me. I'm going to do a quick little review on it, and I'm out here in North Dakota right now, so that's why you see the nice scenery in the background. But yeah, let's break it down. We have a 2017 ruby red Ford Raptor. It is completely stock, but the Ford Raptor does not look like an average stock truck. It already comes very nicely upgraded. The only thing that is different about this one is the face on the front of it. That does not come stock on the Ford at all. So we'll start with the front of the car. As you can see, the front of the car has this really cool mesh grille in front of it, and Ford did a great job of showing their logo right across the whole grille. I think it looks great. And you have these awesome headlights that are all LED. You can't really see them that well, but it's definitely there. You can do a lot of things to this truck. There's already so much done to it already, but I think it would be really cool if you ever wanted to add some LED fog lights under here. You know, there's actually an option that it already comes with the wire there for it if you want it, so that's an awesome thing to have. Then when you come around the side, you have these cool fender flares that almost have like a muscle car line to it with this little hump in it. As you can see here, you got functional fender vents that will give you a nice airflow through the fender. Then when you come around to the wheel, all these will come stock with all-terrain, muddier kind of tire. And they actually all are equipped with a Fox suspension, which you can't see over here too well, but you can see it very well on this side. That's an awesome thing to have, and it's actually not even that stiff of a ride at all. It rides pretty freaking smooth if you ask me. And you also have these really awesome step sides. They have, of course, Raptor written on the back of them, and there you go. The rear fender with the flare as well, and this nice little muscle car hip. My Mustang has like the same kind of line, and Ford did a great job with showing the special edition Ford F-150 with the Raptor logo right across the back. Love this car, looks amazing. Then when you go to the back of the car, as you can see, you have the nice big Ford logo with the F-150 to the left and the Raptor again on the side. And then to the exhaust tips, you can see they're huge and they're actually stock. I can almost fit my whole fist. I can fit my whole fist in there. All right, that's pretty good. Yeah, look at that. All right, it's not the loudest car, but they're not trying to be. It's not trying to be the loudest car, but it can definitely be louder with a nice exhaust on there. Comes with all LED taillights, reverse light LED, even these like cool little running lights as well. Also on the back of the bed there too. And it even has a blind spot radar, and they let you know. Another thing that's kind of cool is that you have your hitch for your brake lights and stuff that's right here. Some trucks actually have them inside the bed. This one is right on the rear bumper. You have sensors all over it. And then a cool feature to have is when you open it, it goes down slowly. Excuse the mess in the back, it's all of our gear and stuff. But one of the things I love the most about the bed was that it goes down nice and smooth. It's not going to drop right down and smack down. You don't have to hold it at all. It will just smoothly go down. You know, normal bed, there's no bed liner, so it's a little bit scratched up, but that's okay. It's a truck, you know. What do you expect? And then another cool thing for older people or people that can't really, you know, step up, you got this little step right here. So, you know, you go up there, you got a cool little step. And then to the left, you have this cool little pole that will come out. If you wanted to grab onto that while you step onto the step here, you know, you won't fall on your ass. So that's a cool feature to have as well. And then it just goes right back in. On the key itself, you also have a button to open it if you want. So if you have like a bunch of stuff in your hand, you can easily just, you know, hit the key, close that back up. Yeah, the only other thing that's not stock on the back is just the bed cover. It's a beautiful truck. I love this thing. I love the ruby red. You know, I don't really like maroon cars, and this is far from that. Okay, now let's go into the car and check it out from the inside. Oh, also, it also comes with a front camera. So, I mean, if you are scared of pulling forward, or actually it's meant for really off-roading if you have like crazy, you know, potholes or holes in the ground or anything like that, you can see it. It's a good feature to have. I'm always cool having a bunch of cameras. It also has a 360 view camera from above and the rear camera as well. Beautiful car. I will own one of these one day. Got Raptor on both sides. You also have a code here if you wanted to punch in a code. I've never used something like this, but it's there if you want it. You know, I've had this for years, but some people like to use it. You also have your button here if you want to unlock it or lock it. You also have your blind spot right there in the mirror. That's on both sides. Functional hood vent, which actually is a little heat extractor, which pulls through. And yeah. The only thing I don't really like about the truck, honestly, is the giant antenna that has been around for years. All trucks have it, but I feel like a truck to this date should have like a cool little shark fin or something on the top, but whatever, doesn't really bother me. You can get a little piece and make it a little stubby one if you wanted to. Least of my worries, honestly. I'm gonna step inside the car, start with the front. You have this really nice stitched steering wheel, racing wheel, with your nice racing line up top here. And you have your really nice 10 and 2 grips right here. All your switches that you ever need. You even have pedal adjuster, so if you're really short or tall, you can adjust it. The car also has a bunch of presets that you can set your seat to. You know, if you have multiple people driving the car that's short or tall, you know, you can preset to that. I never used it, but that's pretty cool. You have your blind spot radars and stuff like that there. Another cool thing about this car is these paddle shifters are not plastic, they're metal. And they're actually a pretty decent size. So if you want to swing it into manual mode, which you can right there, you can also shift it on the actual shift knob as well. You have heated and cooled seats, about a 7-inch screen. You also have the option to turn on your cameras whenever you want. Traction control, hill assist, and all your modes. Heated steering wheel as well. You got 2 USB ports in the front here. And then you also have your AC 400 watt max plug, nice house plug, and your cigarette lighter there. You have a CD changer as well. And you got your tow and backup trailer right here. You got your 2 high, 4 low, 4 high, all that stuff. Push to start. Another cool part of this car is that it has all these auxiliary switches. So if you wanted to put like an LED light bar or some LED fog lights, anything like that, you can route the fog lights to, you know, these switches. So it'll be a nice clean setup already. Also, another cool thing about the roof of the car is it comes with this huge moon roof. Only half of it opens up, and then the other half is all glass, but it's really nice. You have very big storage in the front here. Well, I mean, you also have another cigarette lighter right in the middle center console there. So if you have another thing you need to plug in, it's right there. Beautiful car. I love this thing. So let's go ahead and start it up. Nice Ford Performance and Raptor on the side there. It's a nice thing to remind you when you get in your car. It says Raptor. Makes it feel extra special. Also, another cool little feature I forgot to mention on your door sills, you have Ford Performance there. So another little small feature. Sometimes it's about the little things that matter too. You got your e-brake on the back. Pop the hood real quick. Yes, I know I have the key in my pocket, thank you. You have a V6 twin turbo EcoBoost. And you can actually hear these turbos really freaking well when you get, not even when you get on it, honestly. Just like driving normally, you'll hear it slightly. If you turn off the music, you'll hear a little, and it's there. They do not hide the turbo spool at all in this car. Functional hood vents right there. I'll show you guys the back of the car. You have a ton of space back here. I've sat back here a couple times now, and I'm pretty happy with it. I've had plenty of room. Excuse the mess, but you know, it's a truck, so it'll get dirty a little bit. But there's plenty of room back here. It's also really cool that these seats can fold up. This is a crew cab F-150 Raptor, so there is a lot more space in the back of this truck. I like to have the more space in the back because I'm never going to be hauling anything that big in the back of the bed, and I have a lot of video equipment, so I like to have a little bit more space. And it's really cool that the seats can go up, so I can put, like, you know, any electronic stuff in there. I don't have to worry about getting wet or anything like that, and there's plenty of room to put it here. So that's an awesome thing to have, that the seats go up. When you get back into the center here, you have your own vents. You have 2 USB ports, you have your own plug. I put a Q tap in it, so you have even more. Just, you know, same 400 watt max, so don't overdo it. But yeah, you also have a cigarette lighter there. Plenty of storage in the back seats. You also have cup holders on each side. Always like having cup holders because everyone likes to drink. Storage even underneath the seat here. So they really did a good job, you know, being able to store stuff wherever you really need. 2 cup holders also on top of here, and there's another 2 in the middle center console there. I love this interior. Seats are nice leather. Unfortunately though, in the back seat, at least this option, they don't have heated and cooled seats in the back, only in the front. I guess maybe because of the folding seats, maybe they couldn't get it to work that way. Probably the reason, I don't know, but yeah. Another cool thing about the car is that it does have a very nice key fob, and I'm pretty sure it's just like any other normal Ford key fob, but on the back of it, it says Raptor, so it makes it a little bit more special. I thought that's always a nice touch. It's not too flashy, but it does say Raptor across the back, so it makes it feel a little bit cooler. This is a lady-driven vehicle, so, you know, girls like to get there too. Nothing wrong with that. Also on the front seat, it says Raptor, so that's a nice touch. Not too flashy, but definitely nicer than the normal F-150 seats. Okay. Now that the car is on, as you can see, you have a bunch of modes on the car. You have your oil, your gas. You can even go to your speed odometer, check engine light information, gauge selection. It even shows you the amount of boost that the turbos are having, which is a pretty cool thing to show. Towing status. You pretty much have every single thing that you would need in this car. Power distribution. You can have a gauge for anything you want here. And you can have a little preset section. Fuel economy. And another cool thing about this truck is it's a 10-speed transmission, which I did not know when I was driving the car. There's a bunch of numbers here. And it's not showing on the side. It's really cool. It's a 10-speed transmission truck. So this car comes with a whopping 450 horsepower, and it weighs in about 6,000 to 8,000 pounds, and 3.5 liter V6 with twin turbos. It gets about 15 miles per gallon city and about 18 miles per gallon on the highway. So, you know, nothing too crazy. I mean, it is a sports truck, so it's not meant to be gas efficient at all. But, you know, as I like to say, it's not about the miles per gallon, it's about the smiles per gallon. So this truck is awesome, and I think you could pretty much do anything in this truck. You can go anywhere. We're taking it off-roading. We washed it a little while ago, but it's a little bit dusty. But we went off-roading with this thing and had no problem at all. And yeah, I'm happy with it. So that will do it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about the 2017 Ruby Red Ford Raptor. This car belongs to Deb Lee Carson. I'll put her Instagram link below. Give her a follow. She's a wildlife horse photographer and advocate. So she does a lot of cool shit. She's one of the most badass women I've ever met. And this is her car. It is lady driven. So show the respect. It's an awesome car. I'm blown away by it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. Check out our Instagram for weekly content as well. I'll be posting stuff on there. And thanks for watching. Thanks. Bye.